Welcome back to another episode of the Day After Podcast.
What's up, guys? So to finish off this season of the fans, we have this lovely 22-person cast. And as you can see, we're doing it in Big Brother. And yeah, so you guys have voted throughout the entirety of this season, and this is who we have here. And we have a lot of fun faces, both fictional and Survivor. I think it's a really solid mix of everyone. Uh, and yeah, so we have 22 contestants, and it's going to be an epic battle. So much strategy goes on here. And yeah, since this is the first All Stars we're doing as a Big Brother one. And why don't you tell them which one we're doing?
Well, thank you for setting me up there, Ryan. We are going to be doing the interactive simulator. That's right. We will be playing as one of these contestants, and that contestant was selected by the fans, by you, and they were the most voted for MVP candidates of this last season, and that is Marion Mosby. I'm going to lock in Mr. Mosby right here, selected. Bam. We now have who's going to be us playing as.
Yeah, so this is going to be interesting because we've always talked about our playing style, and it'd be interesting to see how Joe and I navigate this. Because I feel like the difference is, like, I will say that for the simulation, because I tested it out earlier today, it's tricky because you don't get to do any strategy until after nominations and after the power of veto and all of that. So it's a wee bit more tricky. In this one, unless we go out pre-jury, we do not know who's in an alliance naturally. So because we're playing the game, and then
Yeah,
um,
yeah. I believe afterwards we can actually go back and look at the alliances, so we can actually
yeah,
do that at the end. Is maybe like go back to a point where it was very crucial and kind of see where the alliances were and how maybe we got eliminated or whatever. But uh,
yeah.
but yeah,
Um,
definitely the first three eliminations are pretty much completely RNG. Like it is very hard to actually get yourself out of something if the simulation just says you're going out.
yeah, I will say it's also tough because you don't know who your alliance is voting for. Like
Yeah,
there could be like signs and whatnot, but like if two nominees are up and they don't do anything, you're shooting in the dark.
yeah, yeah.
I
We
voted,
could go the whole game without having an alliance. Also, like we could just
yeah.
straight up never get an alliance.
So there's a lot of things out of our control, but it is fun. You can also be like, oh, uh, how hard do you want to play for the challenge? Do you want to throw the competition? Stuff like that. And I only won one challenge. I made it to uh, 11th place. I only won one challenge throughout the entire thing. And it was HOH. And like, except for the first one, I didn't throw anything. uh, I don't want to win the first head of household because that just puts a target on your back right out of the gate. But like for every single other one, I was trying so hard, and I
Mhm.
only won once, and that was like almost closer to when I was getting eliminated.
Yeah,
It's
we're gonna
tricky.
have a really interesting thing here too, because if we do get head of household, we're gonna want to put people who we both mutually will agree is okay for them to go home. Like we
Yeah.
can't like I know that there's a few people who I'm like, I know they're a big threat, but I don't want them going out anytime early.
Um, we'll discuss this because I know. I mean, like, I know there are some people where I'm like, huh, I wouldn't necessarily like them to make it too far, but we'll get there when we get there. That being said, shall we recap who our contestants are?
Yeah, let's do it. I guess we can alternate since this is no one that we selected.
Nope. All right. First up, we got Angelica Pickles from Rugrats from our Disney Channel versus Cartoon Network versus our Nickelodeon, representing the Nickelodeon team, or one of the people, is Angelica Pickles. Now, we thought Nickelodeon was going to get decimated, and on the contrary, they were the best performing tribe.
Yeah.
Only Patrick Star was the only one not making the merge.
Yeah, half of that tribe has made it to All Stars.
Exactly. Very, very impressive. And Angelica Pickles, she was kind of a slow black, but she did have some good strategy out there. And yeah, I think it's fun seeing her on here. It's fun seeing, the little kid in this big house. So yeah. With all these adults as well.
Yeah,
Like, I wonder
yeah,
how she's gonna fare against because I'd say there's other than like Katara and Wednesday and Raven, depending on what season you get her at, there's not really too many like teenagers or kids. She's the only like kid.
yeah.
Um
Yeah, at least now with Big Brother, she's going to be able to bring her doll. So
yes.
she's got, I think, a little
Cynthia.
more comfort with her this time going around. Maybe she won't be as toxic to a huge part of the jury. She really um played a terrible game until like the final couple like tribals where she starts winning communities, winning rewards to get the final vote off of voting out a jury. uh yeah. So hopefully she can just keep that end game energy and pull
Yeah,
it into gear.
we'll see. We'll see. Guys, also be prepared. Well, depending on how well we do, this is definitely going to be a long one. Other
Yeah.
than like probably going over alliances and whatnot, if we're pre-jury, this is going to be a very long one. We have like 19 to like eight. How many? Is it like 19 weeks?
19 regular weeks and then the final week.
Okay, so this is yeah, so we gonna be here for a while.
Yeah.
Grab your popcorn, call off of work, cancel your Valentine's Day plans.
Yeah. This is at least going to be 2.5 hours, maybe three.
Yeah. So all right. So Angelica, we'll see how she does. And your
Okay.
turn.
Next up, we got from Rivals 2, we got Courtney Merritt, who, to be honest, was a bit of a shocker for me to see her make it here. I thought she had a decent run, but she ends up, being I believe someone put them as her as their second favorite person on the season, and that ended up being enough to rise her and just barely make the cutoff.
I mean, hey, the more the merrier. I think it is cool we have a 22-person season, and I think Rivals Heroes versus Villains was such a solid season,
Yeah.
and we saw so much craziness and stuff. The representation from that, seeing that is really cool. I don't think she was as big of a standout as maybe some other people from there, but like, it was a very cool season in my
Yeah,
opinion.
she's going into a bit more the under the radar for the season
Yeah.
for Little Stars. Like I don't think she's going to want to try to be the star of the show, but she's just going to try to hope that she gets to the end with someone who also wasn't really doing much.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we have the challenge piece from Under Edited. We have Dave Ball. This man, he was on quite a bit of a streak for a while. He
Um,
was kind of like I don't want to say, he was like unexpectedly doing very well in Under Edited.
yeah,
uh,
I
so,
believe he never went to tribal pre-merge, if I'm recalling correctly, and then he won four immunities and each reward in the post-merge section until he finally loses the fifth immunity challenge to finally get him to go home.
yeah, this man is definitely a threat. We'll see how well his threat equity will pay off in here because Big Brother, they definitely they definitely try and get rid of like physical threats early on, a lot more, or challenge beast. And if he's going into this with that reputation, he could be in hot water right off the bat.
Yeah, if you're a
Um,
challenge beast, you have to immediately get in with the majority who's like controlling the house. Because if you're not in that majority, you are The second you lose and are up for a nomination, you're going home.
Yeah, or do like what Xavier did in 23, and it's like, pick and choose your battles. In this, you can choose whether or not to throw a challenge or go
Mhm.
all out or just, play casually. So we'll see how Dave navigates this. But, if he's coming super close in a lot of these challenges, that does still put a pretty big target on your back. So we'll see.
Mhm. Exactly, exactly. So I'm rooting for Dave. I was glad he finally got a season where he got to show off something, but now he's got to translate those skills into Big Brother, which is this is going to be a tough season. You can't win as much as you can, in my opinion. It's a lot more. It's a lot harder.
Yeah, you're only pretty much unless you win. So, like for those of you who don't know Big Brother, you win head of household, and then you nominate two people, and then there's the power of veto, which six people compete. The two nominees, the head of household, and three people decided by random draw. And so basically, there's only two challenges. And if you win head of household, you do not participate in the next week challenge. So basically, and this has happened on the show before, you could be head of household one week, not be able to defend yourself to try and get it again, not be able to play for the power of veto, and be put up on the block, backdoored, as they like to call it, and
Yep.
then get eliminated from there, having no way to defend yourself.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. It's so tricky because like you want when you play a game like Big Brother or Survivor, you want to have some kind of power, some kind of control, but it's actually really bad to have that power or control in like the first 3 or 4 weeks because you're just immediately being looked at as, oh, this person's trying to control the game already. Well, we're not
Yeah.
going to happen.
And just like because Big Brother, I'm currently watching all the seasons, and I'm on season 5 right now. It is something where you do. There is just like so much gameplay that happens by you know, there's so much that you see, and there's really not too much you can do in that house. And like Survivor, you can go off in the woods or whatnot. But if you're with like anywhere between 12 to 16 people in a house where there's only so many rooms, whatnot, there's really nowhere you can go. You can't
Yeah.
even like, except for the diary room, but they obviously use that for confessionals. So,
Yeah. Yeah, and we got
um,
22 people here. There are definitely some people who are sleeping on the floor until we get more eliminations. So,
exactly, exactly.
yeah. Okay. I guess let's move on now to the next one. Jesse Lopez, who was the winner of our Goats versus Goat season. And I think him being able to overcome the fire making challenge and taking out Sugar, who is the big villain of the season, poisoning people so they're out of the game.
Um,
Um, yeah, it was great to finally see him win. And then the cherry on top, obviously, was Laurel from Ghost Island having to yet again decide the winner of the season and voting for Jesse to get the win. So I'm
yeah,
excited that Jesse is making it back here. I know he's going to be one of the people who I want us to align with already. So yeah.
yeah. Um, like I said, love Jesse. And yeah, so we have quite a few winners on this one, and we'll see if that takes into account as well.
Mhm.
All right, next up, we got, speaking of which, Jessica Sugar Kipper or Kuiper, whichever. We just know her as Sugar. And yeah, she was pretty predominant in, goats versus goats. I would hate to think that she would have won if she won fire. Also, fun fact, if you weren't participating in the polls or you're watching this way later, while this video has been out for a while and you're just discovering our channel, Sugar was almost the person we were going to be playing as this episode.
Oh man, I was so scared because at first Mr. Mosby had a huge lead. Like I think the first like 6 people, like almost all of them were voting Mr. Mosby, and then there was a sugar surge that started to
Sugar
happen.
Rush.
Yeah,
Sugar
Sugar Rush. um, and yeah, suddenly Sugar was like ahead of Mr. Mosby. In fact, Sugar was this spot was supposed to be Parvati shallow. Like Parvati had the lead for the entire poll basically. But last day that the polls were open, Sugar Kids got a huge spike and took the lead by 1 vote. So Sugar had a huge sugar rush to make it into this All Stars.
Yeah, Parvati's not even on here,
Yeah,
which I
Parvati.
find
Yeah, no one in the comments below voted for Parvati.
which is which is crazy on our end because like
Yeah,
Parvati is like she always if she's in a season she always finds her way to be in an all-star season.
yeah,
She
yeah, and
is
she had a good performance. She got 5th place. Like she, it wasn't the biggest Parvati performance, but it was still a solid one with her name value. I thought for sure she'd be on here.
yeah, and especially in a very survivor contestant heavy Brantsteele season, it was a wee bit shocking.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, we got Sugar. So I think we know one of the first people we want to nominate if we get that opportunity. I mean, we have a 1 in 22 shot for the
Yeah.
first time, and then
I am hoping that we get to be head of household once during this. I don't care necessarily where. I just want us to have at least a seemingly big impact on how the
I
season will
just
progress.
I just want us to get to the jury. You
Yeah.
know, our jury's at 13. So like we have to survive 9 eliminations.
Mhm.
Uh, yeah, so we'll see. But yep, we got Sugar here, and she better watch out. All right. Your
Okay.
turn.
Next up, we got Julie Chen Moonves, who, if I recall correctly, won All Stars 14. I'm right there, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
So that's what
yes,
I thought. I was
yes.
like, I'm like 99% sure, but yeah, no. She obviously won the last All Star, so she's here to try to keep her throne. We've seen a bunch of people manage to win some pretty big games, so I'm excited to see if Julie can continue it.
I mean, she is on her home turf, so I think she has a pretty big advantage this time around.
Mhm.
All right. Next up, we have Katara from Disney versus Cartoon Network versus Nickelodeon. She is our second Nickelodeon person on this season.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think, no, that's all we have from that. All we have is Nickelodeon peeps.
We got
Oh, wait, that
Mary
Raven Baxter
Mosby.
and Mr.
He's
Mosby. I'm
Disney.
so stupid.
Yeah, Mr. Mosby and Troy,
I was like, and Troy.
and and
I'm sorry.
and Raven.
I was just like, oh wait, cartoons, and so my mind just blanked on that.
Yeah,
But yeah, we got so no Cartoon Network
they
representation.
got destroyed.
Yeah. But Katara won that season, very likable character just in general. I feel like as soon as we brought her, even if she was like a first boot, I feel like the fan base would have voted for her. I mean,
Yeah,
we saw how that benefited one person on this thing, and but yeah, so excited to see Katara here. She could be a two-time winner.
yeah.
We already have one two-time. We have a lot of winners, but they have to go through all this gauntlet. In order to make it to the end.
Yeah, exactly. Katara, perfect winner, so she's got I think a big reputation behind her going in here. And yeah, she received the most total votes for someone to return. So she's definitely a powerhouse, I think, for the season.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, next up we got Laurel Johnson from Goats versus Goats, who, you know, one of our best moments we've had on the channel really
Yep.
is her having to yet again vote as the deciding vote between a tie at Final Tribal Council, becoming the last jury on day 39. And she voted correctly. She voted correctly though, giving
Yeah.
Jesse the win. If Troyzan ended up winning that season instead of Jesse, it would have been it would not have looked good.
Nah, but yeah. Because the odds of that happening was so. slim. Where like so many things randomized for that position to even happen. The fact that art or art imitated life in this scenario was so hilarious. Sorry, Laurel, but I mean, thankfully, unless she's head of household, and that's only if there's a even number and it's split between the two nominees.
Mhm.
Uh, she that's the only way she breaks a tie. And thankfully, if she's head of household that week, she isn't going home. So yeah, she is not gonna have to worry about that too much. But I would worry about the competition because it is fierce.
This
This
is a very tough competition. There is a lot of people here who, if they went on to just any regular season, would probably be the star of that season. So
some of these people were the stars of their season.
exactly.
All right. Next up, us. And we will be doing it through the vessel of Marion Mosby from Sweet Life on Deck and Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. He's sporting his Sweet Life on Deck uniform. And yeah, he was a big standout in our Disney, Nick, and Cartoon Network season. And we all loved him. He did kind of betray his number one ally a little bit during that. He was playing idols. Not for himself either. So like he is someone that was like really playing the game. He was like our favorite going into it. Like we both wanted Marion Mosby in. Joe was Joe was just faster in making the list. So like he was
Yeah.
guaranteed to come. So like we're both ecstatic that we get to play as him.
Yeah, but he would not be able to find idols. He was Mr. Idol Finder during our season, the last season that he was in. And yeah, so he's going to have to rely a lot more on his social game, which was pretty good until he suddenly became the biggest threat in the in the tribe.
Yeah, yeah. Well, there's a lot of threats here. And they now Marion Mosby has us to control him. Not
Yeah.
saying, I mean, we've studied the game. I'm pretty fresh on Big Brother, seeing how that's what I'm watching currently. So I think, he's in good hands
Yeah,
for
I've
the
been
most
playing
part.
some practice rounds to warm up and get ready as well, and I have actually been winning quite a bit. So
As in you've won the simulation.
yeah, I've won the simulation a few times now.
Nice. I've only played it twice. One when it came out,
Mhm.
and then one when this morning where I was like, oh hey, let me see what it would be like to go through a 22 person season, and I made it halfway. So
Yeah.
he's in really good hands.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, I'm excited to see Mr. Mosby. Obviously the fans want Mr. Mosby to do the best, so we have a lot of pressure on ourselves to make sure that Mr. Mosby has a good performance because everyone voted him MVP. That's
We got
he's
this,
the
Joe. We got
MVP
this.
of MVPs.
We got this, Joe.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so yeah, that's Mr. Mosby. Next up, we got Philip Shepard, who had a pretty good outing in Goats versus Goats until he ends up getting poisoned by sugar at the watering well and ends up getting medevaced at final six, I believe.
Yeah, that was nuts. I will say, Philip, he is a winner on our challenge. If on our channel, right?
I don't believe so, no.
Oh, wait, I kind of
We've done this now so many times, and you I feel like now you're getting to like every episode, you're like, this person's a winner. It's like, no.
no. I because I know Philip has been on our challenge, on our I keep saying challenge on
Yeah,
our channel so many times, especially in our early days. So like I thought like him and Francesca were both winners, and that was a thing. I guess not.
no,
Sorry, guys. I know.
yeah.
I know we have three, four, five. All right, five different winners besides the ones we already said.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. Okay. But yeah, Philip Shepard, he's always fun to bring. He obviously was featured on our Goats versus Goats, and yeah. So We'll see how he does in the Big Brother house.
I'm expecting him to immediately target Sugar. I think there's a chance that we should bond with Philip early on just to get rid of Sugar.
All right. I don't know if you turned on quitting or whatnot, but one thing I have discovered through Big Brother, there is usually one person, especially in the earlier season, and this one kind of mirrors a lot of like earlier seasons in some ways, where there's someone where their behavior just gets them kicked out of the house because they're like, wait, that is not okay, or they flip out. Just based on how Philip may react out in the wild, I don't know. He could be a first boot just because, like, granted, some of the stuff that people were doing on Big Brother to get kicked out, like, it's insane. Like, have you seen season two?
Yeah, that's the season I've seen the whole thing. That one guy, oh my gosh, that was
For those of you who don't know, it's over 20 years old. So if you haven't seen it, we'll just tell you. One dude was making out with this girl and talking in the kitchen. He was like, "What if I bash your head with this?" And then he grabs a knife and then goes up to her. He's like, "What if I killed you?" Right? It was like
yeah.
one of the
Yeah,
most
he was
disturbing.
quote unquote joking, but it did not come off as a joke.
Uh, Regardless,
Yeah.
do not put a knife on someone, even if you're joking,
Yeah,
because
and they were
accidents.
clearly drunk. Like that's something that you can't forget about.
Yeah.
Like they were drunk. Like he probably wasn't even fully thinking all this other stuff. He like it could have been very much like, oh well, she's saying this, I'm saying this. Well, I guess I'll do it because
Well, I mean, the thing is, he was in trouble prior to that.
yeah,
That was just the straw that broke the camel's back. But like he just topped it off with the craziest thing he could do.
yeah,
Um, but yeah, uh, hopefully Philip doesn't do anything crazy like that. But I would
yeah.
say,
His
like,
craziness is walking around in his pink underwear, and the girls are going to get uncomfortable about it.
yeah. Uh, I mean, some people have streaked in Big Brother. They would just like run around like woo. Uh, so we'll see. I mean, he is definitely a wild card going into this.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
All right. Next up, we have the Raven Baxter from our Disney Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon season. She is someone who was pretty close with Mr. Mosby and was doing pretty well, but eventually they had a falling out. She gets eliminated,
Mhm.
and now she's back. And I feel if I were to think of like everyone here who would probably be an actual Big Brother contestant. I feel like Raven Baxter does have like that kind of like aura about her, that kind of energy that
Mhm.
she would probably go on Big Brother.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, I also I think she might be the first person we should actually talk to if I'm actually looking at it, just because
Yeah.
she might still be a little burned from Mr. Mosby's previous season with her. And we've seen in whenever they do All-Star Big Brother or All-Star Survivor, the best players who are able to make the return are able to mend those bridges early on in the game.
Yeah.
So that way, when you start getting further into the game, they're not going to be randomly wanting to now cut you. So I could see us wanting to work with Raven also very early on.
Oh yeah, I agree. Also, she can tell the future, so that might come in handy.
Yeah,
Granted, she's not the only contestant canonically that has visions and whatnot, but we'll get to the other person much, much later. But
yeah,
something like that is a good ally.
yes, exactly. Okay, next up, we have this person is a former winner or is a winner of one of our biggest ones, All is Fair in Love with War. We have Reed Kelly, who, even though won that season, I think had his best performance in our under edited season, where he was having his little rivalry with Tori Meehan, which stretched most of the season. Like
I know.
that season was mostly Tori versus Reed.
Oh yeah, Reed. He brought it that season. He was like, "Oh, I feel like that was the thing going in. You felt under edited. This was your time to shine."
Mhm.
Yeah. I liked Reed. And so that's why I brought him back. And so like the fact that he did well in that season and that he was voted into this one, uh, and well, I mean, he was a winner, so he was going to come anyway. But like the fact that he had an outstanding performance there means that I was super excited to see him come back for this one. I think he's definitely gonna make the house exciting, especially since both him and Tori are pack and they're gonna cause chaos with each other.
Yeah, I hope they go at it. I love to see one of them win HOH and nominate the other.
We'll see. All right, next up, if you're a Survivor fan, this is like one of the first contestants you think of, even if you're someone that doesn't keep up or anything. Everyone who knows Survivor knows Boston Rob. And he recently won a season for the first time. Granted, he was a contestant we didn't really bring until our series four. No, not series four,
Season 4.
season four.
Mhm.
So like he was slept on for a hot minute, but he has been doing pretty well. And then he finally won a season, uh, which, kudos to him because I was in alliance with him once. And yeah, so excited for him to come into this with a winner. We have so many winners this time around, and I feel like, we could have a two-time winner come out of this, or we could even
Yeah,
have a three-time winner. But,
yeah.
yeah, so I'm excited to see him come out and play.
He has only done good on our channel, pretty much. I don't think he's ever really had a bad performance. He's always
Um,
making it very far. And yeah, finally winning Rivals too. Definitely I think an underwhelming win for him though. He was a little pushed more to the shadows as other kind of crazy things were happening around him. But
Well, I
he
mean, he was able to get Lex.
yeah,
Well, granted, again, it wasn't a hard season to do it in because everyone was swapping out of Redemption Island.
yeah.
But he was able to, get Lex to swap back out with him and stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
I think that was Lex mostly being stubborn and being like, no, screw you. You don't get to decide who's going into this challenges. I'm going into this challenge.
regardless, the fact that he
Yeah.
willingly went to Redemption Island and then was able to come back out and
Yeah.
eventually win. Because like regardless whether or not you put yourself in that position, it is dangerous. And I mean, on the same vein of Yuichi, like it is something that draws big attention and like a lot of looks is like, oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
It makes for great like little moments on our channel. And
Yeah.
so
Yeah. I
he
guess what
added to
I
that.
would say he just wasn't the best at any of the one things, but he was the most well-rounded
Yeah,
finalist. So at the end of the day, they obviously valued a little bit of everything instead of like Stephanie for instance was on Redemption Island like quite a bit as well, kind of messing around
yeah.
there, and then managing to win some challenges as well. Who else was it that was with them? I'm drawing a blank.
I know gosh.
Oh well, it doesn't matter. But yeah, regardless, what I remember from it was him. The other two had a better like either physical or social or strategic, but he was like the second of all of them, which ended
Yeah,
up giving him the win.
exactly. And Boston Rob in real life has been on the Amazing Race, so it's only fitting that he also completes the holy CBS trinity of reality game shows and be a part of Big Brother.
Exactly, exactly. Okay. Next up, we got Shanna Smith, who was on. Was this was Goats versus Goats, right?
No, no, no. This was on Rivals too because
Rivals
Deshaun.
2. Yeah, that's right. Rivals 2, Deshaun. Yet again, honestly, this is another person. I probably wouldn't have thought about bringing Shan, honestly, to the season. There's a few other people who I probably would have picked over her. Because as you can tell, I forgot what she even did, and this was last week.
Same. But I like Shan as a contestant. I was excited when she was on the Challenge USA and stuff like that. I think she can definitely breed a lot of entertainment. And yeah, so I'm happy she's back.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we'll see how Shan does. I think I mean I would put her in the same kind of ballpark as Courtney Merritt of you know, I think if we were making a list, they would have been replaced by say like a Noelle Lambert. Like she's not here, for
Yeah.
instance. Parvati Shallow probably would have made our list also.
Oh yeah. Oh no, well, I forgot. Well, yeah, I mean, she'll be back. She'll be back
Yeah,
at some point.
yeah,
But yeah. All right. Next up, he's one of our favorite contestants of all time, and you all voted him in, and that made me super happy. We
yeah.
have Spencer Raymond Bledsoe, and yeah, he will also. We have what is it? Four in a row from Rivals 2. And
Mhm,
yeah, he's back. He had a much better outing this time. Maybe not his best, but like it was nice to see him do well again,
mhm,
or well enough where it justified him coming back. I feel like Spencer is definitely a popular contestant anyway, so he was probably going to get votes either way. But the fact that he does well, he's back in our rotation, if you will, has me excited because I always get nervous. Him and Tyson for the longest time, I was always too nervous to bring because I didn't want to see them get eliminated early. I've grown up, I wouldn't say numb to my favorites getting eliminated early, but I'm more used to it,
mhm.
and therefore it doesn't hurt as bad.
Yeah, well, hey,
But
we can try to keep our favorites in the game. We can try to
yeah,
do what we can to, you know, we have a little bit of a say. So, you know, we might want to help Spencer make it to the jury phase. But yeah, he found two idols in his season. He won an immunity. And he returned from Redemption Island at the final Redemption Island duel. So
yeah,
he definitely had a very strong game,
yeah,
but just couldn't compare to Boston Rob, I guess. His you know, told everyone, hey, if someone gets back from Redemption Island, just send them home. That's what worked for me in my season.
yep,
That's what you count to Redemption Island.
yeah. I mean, hey, if it ain't broke.
hmm Exactly. So yeah, there's Spencer. Next up is someone that I know that you're really excited that made it. We got Stephanie LaGrossa, who has sucked so bad on her channel
For the
until
longest
finally,
of times.
yeah, multiple times of her being immediately booted from a season. Finally managing to make it, even though she gets booted early. Bobby John switches, makes one of the only swaps that actually mattered. It's like that benefited
Yeah.
them in some way to let Stephanie get in there, and she was able to then kind of wiggle her way back into the good graces of the majority alliance and ended up making it all the way to the end.
Yeah. Which, like I said, was happy for that. Uh, I don't know how she's going to do here. I don't know if that was a fluke, like, with process of, or with the just laws of probability. Eventually, the more we use her, the better she's going to do at one point.
Yeah.
We'll see, because it's kind of with the Courtney Yates thing where she only really did well one season,
Yeah.
and a Big Brother season. Uh,
Yeah,
so
true.
like
This isn't Survivor. This could be her chance.
it could. Uh, but we'll see. It's strong game or tough game, a lot of strong people. And she could have gotten lucky once. I mean, technically speaking, if it wasn't for Redemption Island, she would have been an early boot. So
Mhm.
yeah. But yeah, excited to see her. I don't necessarily know if I'm gonna align with her, but
Yeah. You know, maybe we don't vote for her right away.
yeah,
Unless
I
she's
mean,
up against like, I don't know, Wednesday Adams or Jesse Lopez. I think then maybe we're like,
I kind of want to keep. I want Wednesday to at least make the merge.
yeah,
Okay.
that's how I feel about some people. Like I we'll get to them a little bit later because there's a few of them. But yeah, there's a few people who I definitely want us to not vote for pre-merge or pre-jury.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Next up, we have from Disney versus Cartoon Network versus Nickelodeon. Tito Makani, and he was a finalist. And Tito's social game super great. I'd say well, he wasn't the only level-headed Disney or Nickelodeon star on there, but he was definitely one of the I would say one of the more chill kind of contestants out there. Naturally so. So yeah, obviously Rocket Power, that was like one of the that's when like extreme sports in the early 2000s, late 90s was like the coolest thing. So I felt like Rocket Power was definitely going to do well. I don't know that you probably know this better because you're the head honcho on the channel, but like what our demographics are when it comes to like how old and like what gender and whatnot watches our channel.
Mhm.
Uh,
Yeah, it's like 18 to like 30ish. It's somewhere around there.
Makes sense. Makes
Yeah.
sense. So yeah, they probably watched Rocket Power growing up.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, Tito McConney making it to the end with Angelica Pickles and Katara being a zero vote finalist. So immediately, I'd imagine Tito wants nothing to do with getting to the end with Katara.
Honestly, I feel Tito might actually do very well in Big Brother, not in the
yeah,
sense where he is not going to ruffle any feathers on his
uh,
way. And he is someone where, like he can, if he's good social game and whatnot, and even if he's, I'd say the only thing he has to worry about if he's put on as a pawn against someone else, because in Big Brother House, sometimes pawns go home
yeah,
because their actual target is actually it's like, maybe it is better to keep them around, and the pawn goes home as a result.
yeah.
But we'll see. We'll
Yeah, I
see.
feel like every Big Brother season has a person kind of like Tito, who's a little bit of a bigger guy, older, and is usually a little more go with the flow. Doesn't really isn't looking to do anything gameplay related. Really, it's just kind of like they're there. Maybe they'll randomly make it to the end, but they're someone you're not really thinking as a
Yeah,
strategic player.
I granted my knowledge on Big Brother is very, very small right now, but if I'm thinking of like the first like 5 seasons, the first five being like the ones that I've watched recently,
Mhm,
he kind of gives me Chicken George vibes. Uh
mhm.
do you know who that is?
I don't, but the name alone.
He is in the very first season, the one where it's the least Big Brother-esque, where it
Got
is
it.
more like the other Big Brothers around the world.
Mhm,
But they did bring him back for All Stars. I don't know where he places or anything like that,
mhm.
because I haven't seen that one yet, and I'm trying to avoid spoilers.
Got it.
But Chicken George, he's just like a kooky guy. He's like Midwestern kind of like dad. But I feel like Tito is like the Hawaiian version of that,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
just like the kooky older guy.
Yeah.
Uh,
But even looking at
people
a modern season, like I could see him falling in the same archetype as like a Terrence from BB24. Like I could see them being very similar in terms of how they're looking to play the game.
I will say with Big Brother, granted, I need to watch more seasons, but usually, and I noticed this when I was watching 14 through I think 18 when I was like watching it live. That's when I got into Big Brother before my break of it.
Mhm,
There was always like people the cast you could always like draw back like, oh, this guy is like a not an alternate version of this guy.
mhm.
Uh in each one. So yeah, that is definitely something they do. They do fill out their archetypes.
Yep, yep. Survivor did that for quite a bit. I feel like they're going a little bit away from it now, but they still like to kind of, I think, hit certain archetypes.
Yeah, yeah. All
Okay.
right. Next up,
Um, yeah, yeah. Wait, I think I'm introducing
yeah,
Tori.
you got this.
Yeah. Okay, so here we got Tori Meehan, who is a winner on our channel, who won our 42 prediction video way back in the day. Um, but yeah, in her season of under edited players, which I'm still blown away that she only had that many confessionals on the season. She seemed like she in her time out there was a huge part of it, but no. Um, but yeah, she had that big rivalry with Reed, which was great, and she ends up
You
coming
mean,
out on top of
yeah.
it and just can't quite make the end run. Which if she did, she could have potentially pulled out and been a two-time winner here, but unfortunately, that did not happen for her. So she's going to have to duke it out here on Big Brother.
It's tough to say. I mean, if we're talking about archetypes, she does fill in kind of like the mean girl archetype on her channel.
Mhm.
Sometimes they can do pretty well. But I'd say that Big Brother players are very, very, because like unlike Survivor, where you have tribes and like in the early game and pre-merge and pre-jury, you don't really know people that aren't in your tribe and you don't really get to interact with them. Everyone
Mhm.
has the opportunity to pretty much interact with everyone. Uh, Even if they don't like interact too much with someone, you still have like the opportunity to like get to know someone is there. Granted, this is such a big cast. Like I would imagine there would be like so many different alliances going on at the same time because you
Yeah.
just wouldn't.
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
very curious to see when we get our alliances because sometimes you can get a bunch of alliances, sometimes you get no alliances. So,
yeah. Uh, when I played recently, this morning, I got alliance of like five, and then it slowly became an alliance of two, me and someone named Natalie. And then yeah, Natalie made it a bit further, but I got cut.
yeah,
But
I did
yeah,
a 40% Big Brother version. And I had like five alliances at the start of the game.
views.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Next up, uh, it's funny that I'm saying this about another Disney Channel star, but I can definitely this Troy Bolton from Disney versus Cartoon Network versus Nickelodeon. I feel is definitely someone that Big Brother would cast, most
Yeah.
because you some people would call Big Brother kind of like the where all the pretty people go
Mhm.
in the reality TV game shows, where it's like, you know, they have a lot of like, bodybuilders or athletes, people with like, the shirtless guys with the muscles and stuff, and they'll have
Yeah.
like one or two not as fit contestants, so it doesn't look that. But there's so many like pretty much model-esque bodies on there. I feel like Troy Bolton would definitely be someone that would be on Big Brother.
Yeah, yeah, I could definitely see it as well. He's got that he did great on the season. Unfortunately, he did great. Being a challenge beast, making it to final five. Even though he was up against the mighty Nickelodeon Alliance.
I mean, to even make it that far against it, it speaks volumes.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, how can you make it that far against Angela Pickles, Tito McConney, Cosmo, Cosmo?
Well, Cosmo had magic.
Yeah. But yeah, Troy's making it here. We'll see. We got a few challenge beasts on the season, so we'll see if he's able to keep up the challenge performances.
We'll see. We will definitely see.
Okay. Next up is probably the biggest shocker for actually making it onto the list because he never made he was on I believe two times and both times went home pre-merge. we had Tyson Apostle, who
I mean,
someone really wanted Tyson to come back, and here he is.
he is a winner from a not this series, but from
Yeah.
or not this season, but from a previous season. He is a more recent winner, so like there is some merit to his coming here, but not because of this specific episodes of seasons. Also, Tyson is like one of the most popular Survivor contestants, so
Yeah.
obviously there's going to be those like votes where it's like, oh, I really like Tyson, so I'm
Yeah,
going to
but we
vote
didn't
for
get
him no
any of
matter
those for
what.
poverty.
I don't know, but I'm happy to have Tyson on here. Uh, I'm curious to see how he does. I feel like it's tough to say because I feel like I'm trying to like with these Survivor contestants in a Big Brother thing, just like how would they size up? I feel like Tyson, he does seem like a pre-jury person
Mhm.
on Big Brother, just because of like the comments he kind of makes and
He
like
seems
the
like the guy who's going to win one of the first three challenges, like head of household competitions. Feel like he's got control of the game, have one good vote go his way, and then
get
immediately,
backdoored.
yeah, immediately get backdoored.
I mean, I hate saying it about him, but he knows what kind of player he is.
Yeah.
And I mean, stuff like that puts a target on your back. And and especially when there's so many people and you're looking for like any reason to like get rid of someone, unless he's able to be like, hey, I am a target in this house, I'm always going to be a bigger target. If he plays that angle, I can see him go further, but I can only see it take him so far.
Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely, I think, one of the biggest uphill battles for Tyson moving forward. Um, and
Yeah,
also because I think he went pre-merge, he might be someone who I'm a little like, let's just throw Tyson into the nomination if we get HOH.
maybe. All right. Next up, the last person I will introduce, a two-time winner. We have both done her dance on this channel because of bets having to do with Wednesday Adams. We have Wednesday Adams. She's a two-time winner, both with Total Drama and with Survivor. She is an all-star as it is. She has joined the Club of Queens, the two-time winner, the Queen Club. Uh, so she definitely has a huge target on her back here. Though personally, I would love to work with her because I enjoy Wednesday Adam. I love Jenna Ortega's take on the character. And so
Mhm.
therefore I'm more inclined to really work with her. I don't she's another one where I'm like, I will try to not make her go home early. Like I want her
Yeah.
to get to at least
She's
jury.
got the two-time player magic now, which is it sucks when those kind of people go home early. Like we want them to survive. Um
Yeah.
so how about because we are now playing almost a bit of a protect the Wednesday Adams here. If Wednesday doesn't make the jury phase, both of us at the same time have to do the Wednesday dance.
All right. Yeah. Ooh, I have something even juicier that we can
Okay.
do for our next episode.
Okay.
If she goes home pre-jury, including with that, we have to do it in our best goth attire.
I have no goth clothes. I am Mr. Bright and Shiny over here.
You have to do your best.
It's not gonna look great. But
If you have to go to Walmart, if you have to
I live in a
just
small town. There Walmart's like an hour away.
really, uh,
Yeah.
or we'll do something. We'll think of something behind the scenes. But
Okay.
like, if he goes home pre-jury, we will think of we'll definitely do the dance in this, and then we'll think of a little thing for next episode as well.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. So yeah, hopefully that just doesn't happen and we can just keep Wednesday in the game for a
Yeah,
long time. Then everything will be great. But yeah, that's Wednesday Adams. And now finally the last person was the MVP of All Stars 14, and the person who I was personally rooting for that we would have to play as, and that is Yuichi Katigiri, who has had two performances so far and has been an absolute mad lad and a crazy person who's willing to do whatever it takes to get himself further in the game.
he is a very, very strong competitor. Also, if we're talking Redemption Island, he is iconic for, just going out there just for yeah, just for the shits and giggles of it, and then, winning his way back in.
Yeah. Yeah, he has been on two seasons and has returned from an elimination zone three times.
Yeah. He's just
Because he returns also in All Stars 14 because we were doing total drama. And
yeah.
yeah, he's the first person that comes back there, and it's like, wow,
You can't get rid of this man.
Yeah, people are really gunning for him. Like, I expect him to have a lot of people trying to take him out, and he's just gonna like win power of veto, power of veto, power of veto.
They would have to definitely try and backdoor him because like
Yeah,
he will find it. And I don't believe in this simulation there's a battle back or anything like that.
no,
All right. Also, that would just be crazy if we did, because we already have so many contestants.
yeah,
We'll give us props. We tackled all of this in less than an hour. Uh,
yeah.
so,
And we had a
uh,
lot of detours of talking about certain things not related to the contestants. Also, yeah, we still did it.
uh,
Okay,
yeah,
okay. I think we need to do a little bit of game planning here because this is going to be a lot more of us
I
basically
agree.
talking strategy than overviewing a season. Who are the people you're looking at to that you want to protect, and who are the people you're looking at that you're like they can go out that we don't need them?
All right. So, I think one of the best contestants was Xavier from 23. And I feel like he is a very good example on how to play. That being said, I think because we're probably going to be a threat, we need a double threat shield or a triple threat shield, which is why I think we do need to bring a Wednesday Adams, maybe a Boston. Well, I don't trust Boston Robs. We need like to align ourselves with some people that are threats and some people that aren't. I would say that we definitely should try and align with Dave Ball because he is a challenge beast. And if we're able to choose someone to bring from veto if we're ever in trouble, I feel like Dave is a good choice because he is great at competitions. I feel like bringing uh, obviously Raven, like we talked about earlier.
Mhm,
Um, and then also, I think we'd be good to bring maybe Tito, someone who's more of a likable character who would go with the flow, someone we can, I don't want to say trust to not blindside us, but is less likely to.
mhm.
I don't trust Yuichi, maybe pretend to be in alliance with him, but
Yeah, I don't think we should try to get rid of him early on.
yeah,
But Yuichi, to be fair, if you are on Yuichi's side, he does protect you. It's just if you go against Yuichi, you then feel his wrath. And do we want to feel Yuichi's wrath if we nominate him and he gets out of it? Like that would be a
like
scary situation for us.
like I said, the odds of us being head of household early on are very, very slim.
Yeah.
Though I don't recommend we try to win the very first head of household.
I think we should. I think we should go for it, just because. I mean, it's a 1 in 22 shot. You know, let's. Who knows? Maybe it could help us
Let's meet in the middle and do the have it decided naturally
decide
one.
naturally. Okay.
Yeah. All right. You ready?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's. Let me say who I guess I want us to keep and get rid of. We didn't talk at all. I think on your end about who you'd be okay getting rid of. Um, I guess a little
Sugar.
bit Yuichi, but
I'm
um,
okay to get rid with Sugar, Yuichi. I think that Troy could be problematic further down the line. But yeah, I'd say Sugar, I'm okay with. Courtney, I'm okay with. Angelica, I'm okay with. Um, yeah.
Okay. I want to keep Jesse Lopez. I would love for us to make an alliance with Jesse. Raven, of course, I think would be the best storyline relation like duo. And honestly, I really do think we should team up with Yuichi and then try to cut him near the end of the game.
I don't think so.
I
Because
he goes out on a limb for the people he cares about. I mean, he protected Kei Shinomiya
I don't
twice.
I don't trust him. I do not trust him. And I will say, just because we're only allowed to interact with one person per week,
Yeah,
and it's not guaranteed to be good.
yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Yeah, we could also do something to stand out, which will affect everyone, but yet again could affect everyone positively or negatively.
all right.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's let's get in here to our alliances. Please be good. Shit, that is really bad. That is like crazy bad for our chances of winning.
Okay. So
Okay. So
should
we see
we?
nothing. We are just going straight into the head of it. Household competition. Okay. I guess we'll decide naturally. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
Okay. Katara finishes last, followed by Laurel, followed by Courtney Merritt, followed by Angelica, followed by Spencer, followed by Jesse, followed by Shan, followed by Raven, followed by Philip, followed by Tori, followed by Tyson, followed by Boston Rob. Then okay, Mr.
Okay.
Rosie finished 10th. Dave Ball finishes ninth. Stephanie LaGrossa finishes 8th. Tito finishes 7th. Julie finishes 6th. Wednesday finishes 5th. Reed finishes 4th. We are
Fuck.
so Troy, Yuichi, and Sugar. One of
These are
them.
all three of the people we said you didn't want to we wanted to target.
Yeah, and now one of them is going to be HOH with us having no alliances, so we have no idea if we could get nominated or not.
No alliances so far.
Yeah. Okay. Third place goes to Sugar. We are either getting Troy or Yuichi.
It's like the two polar opposites.
Yeah, okay. Yuichi should lose here. If he's the first HOH, he is going to get targeted so quick. Troy
Oh
finishes.
fuck.
Yuichi is the first head of household.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
All right.
Okay, please don't target us. Please don't target us.
All right. Do we just want to show the nominees or do the keys?
Let's do the keys like once. If we don't like it, we can not do it.
It
Or
adds
or
a
we,
level
or
of
we could just show the keys
suspense.
until we come up.
I think, yeah.
Okay. Philip is safe. Julie is safe. Laurel is safe. Tito is safe. Boston Rob is safe. Spencer is safe. Angelica is safe. Tyson is safe. Jesse is safe. Shan is safe. Courtney is
This is
safe.
so fucking nerve-wracking.
Reed is safe. Dave is safe. Oh man, we are totally.
We
Sugar
still
is safe.
we still have five.
Raven is safe. Stephanie is safe. Mr.
Okay.
Mosby is safe. Okay, okay.
Okay, we're definitely gonna have to do the keys.
Okay. Tori is safe. The last person to be safe is Wednesday. Okay.
So
So
the
that means
nominees.
that Katara and Troy.
Ooh,
I think we gotta take out Troy. I think
those are good choices.
yeah, I want Katara to survive just because she got a perfect game.
Yeah.
Yuichi draws Spencer, Katara draws Courtney, and Troy draws Tito.
All right.
Okay, Tito finishes last. Yuichi finishes 5th. Troy finishes 4th. Third place goes to Courtney. Spencer
Oh,
finishes second, so Katara wins POV.
I'm a bit nervous because who's
Yeah,
going to replace Katara?
yeah, this is gonna be tough. Who is Yuichi replacing Katara with?
Oh no.
Tori Meehan.
We have to go after Troy.
Yeah, we have to vote Troy here. There's no way
All
not.
right. So who should we interact with?
I think we should do Raven.
I agree.
I think
Yeah.
this is just a good week one. Let's get in with Raven. I especially since we have no alliances. Normally, I like to do something to stand out because you can affect everyone. But because we have no alliances, we kind of need to get some people who are definitely going to protect us.
Yeah. We'll
Okay.
see how that goes.
So after borrowing an item from Julie, Dave accidentally breaks it.
Of course.
A banner flies over the backyard reading Philip is not to be trusted.
Yeah. To those who don't know, in Big Brother season one, the banner people would hire an airplane to fly over the Big Brother house to give messages to the contestants.
That's crazy. Sugar opens up to Stephanie by sharing a personal story, and after borrowing an item from Raven, Mr. Mosby accidentally breaks it.
Ah,
So we are going to go into week 2 with no one.
all
uh,
right.
okay, we got to vote Troy
Troy.
here. We have to. Okay, and a
My
vote
vote
of 11 to 8. Troy is the first person voted out.
makes sense.
Okay, that was a close vote though.
All right. So we have to go all out for this one because if
Yeah.
we have power, people might come to us and maybe want to do an alliance.
Yeah, we could try to get in with a main alliance because right now, like we are in the position where we could get taken out because we're kind of
Yeah.
on like the bottom of a lot of
Well,
people.
we don't know who the alliance is
Yeah,
either.
yeah. Okay, still nothing. Okay, yeah. Let's try to win. Wednesday finishes last. Raven finishes 19th. Sham finishes 18th. Katara finishes. Philip finishes. Dave is done. Spencer is out. Tori is out. Julie is out. Jesse is out. Boston Rob is out. Laurel is out. Mr. Mosby is out. Angelica is out.
You wish.
Tito is out. Sugar is out. And Stephanie is out. We are down to Courtney, Reed, or Tyson.
Okay. It's tough to say.
I think
I think,
Tyson. This isn't this the Tyson wins and then goes home week 3.
yeah,
Courtney finishes third. Reed finishes second. That means Tyson is the head of the household.
all right. All right. Here we
Okay,
go.
here are the keys. Jesse is safe. Courtney is safe. Yuichi is safe. Katara is safe. Spencer is safe. Mr.
Okay.
Mosby is safe. Julie is safe. Stephanie is safe. Raven is safe. Tito is safe. Reed is safe. Wednesday is safe. Philip is safe. Boston Rob is safe. Shan is safe. Sugar is safe. Tori is safe. And Dave is safe, meaning Laurel and Angelica. And honestly, I'm fine with both of them being nominated.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, Courtney, we are nominated. I
Oh,
think we need to win and try to actually save one of them. Even though that I just said I'm fine with both of them going home, we could try to use this as a way to build a relationship with someone.
I think just do it on Laurel if we get it.
Yeah. Laurel finishes last.
Well,
We finish fifth. Okay. Courtney finishes fourth. We are now down to Tyson, Angelica, and Reed. Angelica finishes third. Reed finishes second. Tyson wins the POV.
nice.
Okay, that's the classic Tyson there. He's trying to control all the power. Nope, doesn't use it.
Okay. Uh,
We got to
you
try to form an alliance with someone.
all right. Maybe
I still think we should form an alliance with Yuichi.
I think that's way too dangerous, man.
I
Because
think
especially
he looks.
because
I think he's
something
in control
it's
of everything.
not guaranteed that it will go right. And then we're on his radar. And especially since he's going to be head of household next week, or he has the possibility, I say let's talk to
We could get him with Wednesday.
I'm down with that. Either Wednesday or maybe I'm trying to think. It's tough to, we don't really know who's a challenge piece yet. So we are talking to past
Yeah,
winners. I
I know
did want to work.
Yuichi's on the track.
I think let's go with Wednesday.
Okay, okay. Wednesday and Miss Rosie Bond.
Yay!
Finally.
All right. I'd say let's go after Angelica because
Yeah.
we'll keep Laurel around in case we want to work with her.
Yeah, I think that's the right move here. Okay, and a 16-2 votes. Angelica
Okay.
is gone. Okay, we've been in the right both times now.
All right. Let's try and win this one.
Okay. Reed finishes last. Julie finishes 18th. Spencer is out. Raven is out. Katara is out. Philip is out. Sugar is out. Dave is out. Corey is out. Laurel is out. Yuichi is out. Jesse is out. Mr. Mosby is out. Tito is out. Boston Rob is out. And Shan is out. We are now down to Wednesday, Courtney and Stephanie.
Come on, Wednesday, you got to pull through.
Wednesday finishes third. Okay, come on, Stephanie. No, Courtney finishes second, so Stephanie is the head of household.
I don't know if she's tied with us though.
Yeah, I don't know. Boston Rob is safe. Corey is safe. Yuichi is safe. Laurel is safe. Jesse is safe. Dave is safe. Wednesday is safe. Sugar is safe. Shan is safe. Mr. Mosby is safe. Raven is safe. Tyson is safe. Julie is safe. Spencer is safe. Katara is safe. Philip is safe. And Reed is safe. So
Oh,
Courtney and Tito. Courtney's been doing good in those challenges, so I
she's been a
could see.
standout.
Yeah, I think she could definitely get votes here.
I think Tito is a pawn.
Yeah.
Um, well, we can't really do anything here, but I'd say if we have the opportunity, if Courtney pulls herself off, maybe try getting good with her.
Okay. Shan finishes last. Laurel finishes fifth. Stephanie finishes fourth. Tito, Courtney, and Wednesday. Courtney finishes third. Tito finishes second. Wednesday wins the golden power of Ito.
All right.
Does she use it? She uses it on Tito. And Jesse
Oh,
Lopez is now put in there. I say we keep Jesse. I want Jesse in this game still.
yeah. All right. Should we do something to stand out? Or do you want to build a connection?
Yeah, well, we bonded once with Wednesday, but sometimes it's really good to get another bond so that way she feels like we're a duo at that point.
Okay. I'm down
Um,
to do that.
yeah. Okay. Due to the mental stress of the game, Courtney isolates herself from the rest of the house as Banner flies over the backyard reading Tyson is not to be trusted, and Tyson tells a heartfelt story about why he needs the money.
Is it because he invested all his money in pickleball?
Yeah, he's got his own pickleball court and everything. Like that took millions. um, oh no! After borrowing an item for Wednesday, Mr. Mosby accidentally breaks it. Okay, well, our social game is not great so far, but we voted
No.
correctly every time. I say we vote Courtney again. I think she's going to get a lot of votes.
I'm ner It might be just Jesse could be backdoored here.
Uh,
So would it be beneficial to go with the house? I don't, we're only making assumptions.
yeah, I don't know. I think. I mean, I'm also looking at this from the realm of what's best for this episode, and I feel like Jesse brings more than Courtney.
Or I don't know. I feel like I wish there was more for us to go off of, but
Yeah.
we're
Well, also
kind of
look at this. Courtney isolated herself from the rest of the house. She's done nothing to warrant us to stand up for her.
all right. So I guess, sorry, Courtney.
Okay. And Courtney is evicted.
Good call. Good call.
Thank you, thank you. 10-7. It was a close one, buddy. Even if we flipped over, she would have still gone home.
All right. Can we pull out a head of household?
Yeah, we desperately need something to go our way. Dave finishes last. Jesse finishes 17th. Julie is out. Spencer is out. Wednesday is out. Corey is out. Tyson is out. Shan is out. Tito is out. Reed is out. Boston Rob is out. Katara is out. Philip is out. Yuichi is out. Laurel is out.
Come
We
on,
are
we got this.
here.
We got this. We got this.
Raven and Sugar. Sugar also is been here in the end quite a bit. Oh, we finished third. So close. Okay. Sugar gets second. That means Raven is the head of the household. And we broke
Bro,
something with Ravens back in week one.
we shouldn't borrow things from people. We keep losing. We keep breaking them.
Oh no. Okay. Surely Raven's not going to hold that against us. And surely she's
I
not
don't.
bitter that we've idled her out.
Uh, yeah.
Wednesday is safe. Laurel is safe. Stephanie is safe. Julie is safe. Spencer is safe. Reed is safe. Tito is safe. Sugar is safe. Katara is safe. This is us, man. Jesse is safe. Boston Rob is safe. Yuichi is safe. Shan is safe. Philip is safe. Tori is safe. Dave is safe. It is us and Tyson.
We're fucked. We may
We
be
are
fucked.
totally out. There's no way. I really don't think we get out of this.
All right, we gotta try our best and veto.
We don't even have Wednesday to like be in there with us. We have to win POV here.
Put forth your best effort.
Oh, and we finished last. At least
You
Tyson
know.
also finishes fifth.
Oh man.
Okay, who's winning this thing? Stephanie.
Maybe.
Oh my god,
Yes.
Stephanie, you are our new number one. We are bonding with you after this. We are making sure that this is us with you now.
Yay. It's my. She knows that we're playing it, and it was like, Ryan, you never gave up on me.
Yeah.
Never, ever once gave up on me.
Okay. Thank God. We almost out so quick.
Oh,
Oh,
we have to
Yuichi
get
and
rid of Yuichi. We
Tyson.
have to get rid of Yuichi.
I refuse to vote for Yuichi.
We have to get rid of Yuichi.
I
I refu-
refuse.
I refuse to get rid of Tyson.
Then we are going to let the simulator decide naturally because I'm not Yuichi.
Dude, here no, all right, let's actually negotiate this.
Okay.
Yuichi has been backdoored.
Mhm.
The House would vote for Yuichi in this situation.
But also, we've seen so many people like
He is
putting him high on the keys. Like people have had
the
like
keys are randomized, dude. I am telling you, we need to get rid of him.
no. I mean, when I've played it, they go pretty much based off of everyone's relationship.
Okay,
Yeah. So
but I feel I just
whereas
don't.
Tyson, I think Tyson is more likely to want to be voted out. I don't know. I don't think either of us are going to agree on either voting out Yuichi for me and
So
Jason for
we're just
you.
gonna let fate decide.
We have to let fate decide.
All right, so let's
But
talk to
we should
Stephanie.
100% bond with Stephanie now.
Let's not borrow anything from her.
Yeah, let's just have a nice chat. Spencer makes an effort to improve relationships in the house. Tori breaks down and threatens to quit.
Come on.
Spencer and Laurel bond extremely well, and Stephanie and Mr. Mosey bond slightly.
All right.
Okay.
So
Damn.
decide naturally.
Oh no.
It might be okay. This could be a backdoor.
And Tyson is voted off. I knew it. I freaking knew it. There goes our perfect voting record.
I mean, it was going to be hard to do that anyway. When
Yeah.
we, all right,
Okay. Well, Tyson is that pre-merge threat voted out.
all right.
I keep saying like pre-merge, but it's pre-jury, but I'm just so used
You're
to
right. We're
Survivor.
so used to the lingo.
Yeah.
It's fine. All right, we got to put forth our best.
Reed finishes last. Sugar's out. Boston Rob is out. Stephanie is out. Dave is out. Philip is out. Jesse is out. Corey is out. Wednesday is out. Katara is out. Mr. Mosby is out. Yuichi is out. Joy is out. And Tito is out. We're now down to Laurel, Shan, and Spencer.
I can see Spencer winning this.
Mm-hmm. Shan finishes third. And Spencer finishes second, so Laurel is now the new head of household.
We would have saved you.
Yep. Yeah, you were on our list to save. Tori is safe. Yuichi is safe. Stephanie is safe. Shan is safe. Julie is safe. Spencer is safe. Jesse is safe. Dave is safe. Reed is safe. Mr. Mosby is safe. Katara is safe. Tito is safe. Raven is safe. Philip is safe. And Sugar is safe. So Wednesday and Boston Rob. So we have to vote on Boston Rob.
All right, we gotta. I hope we get chosen for this because we need friends.
Yuichi, Stephanie, and Philip. Stephanie
All right,
finishes last. Philip finishes fifth. Yuichi finishes fourth. Come on, Wednesday. Get out
come
of there.
on.
Oh, Wednesday finishes third. Oh no, that means Boston Rob is safe. Hopefully we don't get put in there because it's gonna suck if we have to go off again Wednesday. Boston Rob uses the veto on himself. And
Let's
Tito.
speed up.
Ooh.
I think we vote off.
I mean, just because of our own personal stakes, I think we got to vote Tito, but I do think votes are going to lean towards Wednesday.
Should we though? I feel like I love Wednesday,
I mean, if
but
it's a one vote difference, I'd rather us take out Tito than and have a chance to keep Wednesday.
thing is, we're not in good graces with her.
Well, we had that one bonding. I think that one bonding was better. Like it gave us more points than us breaking something of hers.
All right. Uh, all
Whereas
right.
Tito,
So
we haven't had any bonding moments with Tito.
what should we
We
do?
could do something to stand out now. I think we could try it now. We have at least someone who's gonna go to bat for us.
All right.
Katara and Tito have a heated argument. Tori
Ooh,
invents a new game. The house is thrown to have something new to do. Boston Rob flips the mattress on the bed of Sugar. Due to the mental stress of the game, Katara isolates herself from the rest of the house.
I'm sorry.
Spencer earns extra money for this week's budget in a task. And the pressure of the game to get to Mr. Murphy leading to him to a public emotional breakdown.
Why is everything just going bad for us?
Yeah, this is a really bad go so far.
Uh, I mean, like we've got spared from elimination, but
Yeah. Yeah, we're still in it, I guess, going into week 6, so something.
all
Um,
right. So you're thinking, especially since he got into the argument, I feel, yeah,
yeah,
Tito.
9-6 votes. And Wednesday is voted out. Well, there goes
Damn.
the two-time winner.
Well, Should we wait until later to do the dance or
Yeah, let's do it at the end. I'm not feeling it right now. I'm still, that's really upsetting.
damn.
Uh, Wednesday, no.
Okay, let's see. Can we please, for the love of God, win one HOH?
Reed is out. Sugar is out. Raven is out. Jesse is out. Katara is out. Julie is out. Spencer is out. Yuichi is out. Shan is out. Mr. Mosby is out. Stephanie is out. Tito is out. Dave is out. We are now down to Tori, Boston Rob, and Philip. Knowing Philip, he's going to just roll over so
Throw
Boston
it to
Rob can win.
throw it to Rob. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, Boston Rob finishes third. Now he's got to win for the honor of Boston Rob. But he loses, and Tori is the new HOH.
Okay.
Okay. Julie is safe. Shan is safe. Philip is safe. Jesse is safe. Stephanie is safe. Laurel is safe. Raven is safe. Reed is safe. Mr. Mosby is safe. Tito is safe. Boston Rob is safe. Spencer is safe. Dave is safe. And Sugar is safe. That means it's Katara and Yuichi.
Okay. Well, let's see who gets selected for veto.
Dave. Mr. Mosby. Katara chooses us. And Yuichi chooses Stephanie.
Well, Yuichi got house guest choice,
Yeah.
whereas Katara flopped us out.
Yeah.
All right, let's put forth our best effort, even though it's going to be in vain.
Yep.
Yeah,
Last place. Yuichi finishes fifth. Stephanie finishes fourth. Dave finishes third. Tori finishes second. That means Katara wins POV. I think this is her second time
yeah.
saving herself here. And that means Sugar is going in against Yuichi.
All right,
I think we just take out Sugar here.
yeah. All right, I am desperate. I'm not going to lie. Should we try to talk to Yuichi?
This could be good. This also could backfire because if he does go home here, that means we wasted a day.
You
But also,
know,
Yuichi's been doing pretty well in at least the HOH competition. He's
and there has to be something between her and between Stephanie and Yuichi. So
yeah,
maybe there's something there, and maybe we can finally get our way into an alliance.
that could be nice. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down to try Yuichi here. Stephanie opens up to Spencer by sharing a personal story. After borrowing an item from Reed, Dave accidentally breaks it. Boston Rob invents a new game. The house is thrilled to have something new to do. Raven and Boston Rob bond slightly. Jesse irrationally lashes out at Dave. And after borrowing an item from Mr. Mosby, Yuichi accidentally breaks it. He's like, "Oh, I heard you've been breaking things, Mr. Mosby. What's this? You got a nice little pocket handkerchief here. Oops."
Why is that even an option? It's like, why, like, oh, I'm going to socially interact. Let's make it an opportunity where they can break some. Why can't we choose to just open up or something?
All right. Fun though. Boston Rob inventing a new game. He has done this on Survivor, so he is
Yeah.
doing classic Boston Rob tactics.
All right. Bye, sugar.
And Sugar is voted out 9-5.
Yay.
Working 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Can we please win?
We need just like one thing where it's like, we did it, not someone else saved us. We need to do something.
Let's put forth our best effort.
Stephanie finishes last. Julie finishes 14th. Reed finishes 13th. Raven finishes 12th. Katara finishes 11th. Yuichi finishes 10th. Mr. Mosby
No,
finishes 9th. Jesse finishes 8th. Sham finishes 7th. Boston Rob finishes 6th. Laurel finishes 5th. Philip finishes 4th. We're now down to Tito, Dave, and Spencer.
I'm
Tito
hoping
finishes 3rd.
it's either,
Dave
yeah,
finishes 2nd.
Spencer.
Spencer wins HOH.
All right.
Okay, Spencer.
I
You know you
just,
want to keep good old Mr. Mosby around, don't you?
we are a vote for you. Not a vote for you to say if you're ever there. We are a number that you can utilize.
Yes. Raven is safe. Mr. Mosby is safe. Spencer is in
Yay!
on us. Spencer gets us.
Yay!
Julie is safe. Boston Rob is safe. Yuichi is safe. Dave is safe. Reed is safe. Stephanie is safe. Jesse is safe. Laurel is safe. Shanna is safe. Corey is safe. And Tito is safe, meaning Philip and Katara.
Katara, man.
They are afraid of her perfect game. Okay, Yuichi's in there. Katara
Oh,
finishes last. Joey finishes 5th. Yuichi finishes 4th. Okay, this is probably Katara going home now, but Spencer finishes 3rd. Laurel finishes 2nd, and Philip wins the
another
belt.
veto. Come on.
And Tori is going in against Katara.
Okay, I think maybe we do our same strategy where maybe if we get in with Katara,
Okay. We could try that. We could also try Spencer. Spencer did give us the key number 2.
that is another good. You're right. We got to
Yeah,
think
I
long
think there's
term.
a good chance Katara goes home here.
All right.
Okay.
Hopefully, let's not break. Let's connect.
Yeah,
Let's, have
let's
a deep
build a
emotional
relationship.
bond.
Boston Rob earned extra money for this week's budget and a task. Julie tells a heartfelt story about why he needs or she needs the money. After borrowing an item from Katara, Reed accidentally breaks it. Boston Rob opens up to Yuichi by sharing a personal story. He's probably like, when I was on a reality show, I ended up finding my true love. Have you heard about that? I married my wife on Survivor.
Amber.
I don't know if you've ever heard of that story. While having a conversation, Dave accidentally makes an inappropriate comment. Dave,
Ruh-roh.
you can get canceled nowadays. Don't be doing that.
Don't be
Spencer
like,
and Mr. Mosey bought
yay!
extremely well.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Finally, can we actually have like a person that we want to align with?
All right. So I think the house might go with Katara.
Yeah.
You're kind of right there. She keeps getting nominated.
Yeah, she saved herself twice already. I think we just take I think we vote Katara assuming more people are gonna vote for her than Tori.
Yeah.
Okay, now are we right? 11-2, and Katara is out.
Okay.
Okay. Um we're making some way here. A
We're
few more.
almost
Yeah, I
we're
think
almost
2 more
there.
eliminations, and then I think we'll be in the jury phase.
All right. Put forth
Yuichi
our
finishes
best.
last. Chan finishes. Tito's out. Reed is out. Tori is out. Dave is out. Boston Rob is out. Philip is out. Stephanie is out. Julie is out. And Laurel is out. It is down to Jesse, Mr. Mosby, and Raven. We do not want Raven winning because she
Nope.
currently has been the person to nominate us.
Come on. We've gotten so close.
Oh,
Why? Can't we
no.
just win?
Why? We just have some power. Okay, please be Raven. No, Raven, no. Okay, well, we kind of know who's probably going here. Tito is safe. Jesse is safe. Reed is safe. Boston Rob is safe. Spencer is safe. Tori is safe. Stephanie is safe. Dave is safe. Philip is safe. Shan is safe. Laurel is safe. And Julie is safe. That means we're up against Yuichi. Oh, this sucks.
We're
We have to win. We have to win here. Tito, Jesse, and Laurel. So we have to win. I don't think any of them will like guarantee save us.
no.
Okay. Tito finishes last. Yuichi finishes fourth. Jesse finishes fourth. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Raven finishes third. It's us versus Laurel. Come on. Come on. Oh, no.
This is not maybe.
Saving Yuichi. Oh no. And now Shan, we're up against Shan.
All right. What do we do? Do we just go? I feel
I think we have to do something to stand out and try to get a positive vibe for everyone. Because I think right now more votes are going to go onto us than Shan. So if we just try to bond with one person, then we're still going to lose the votes, even if it goes well. But if we do a positive bonding with a lot of people or like a positive thing, that might get a few people to tick over onto our side.
you've played this game more, so I think you know what you're talking about. So, but our luck has just been terrible. So
It has not been good. We have Mr. Mosby has played a poor game. Okay. A banner flies over saying Shan is not to be trusted. Okay, that's good for us. Laurel invents a new game, and Mr. Mosby invents a new game.
it's
Okay.
the game.
Yeah, I don't know. I just lost the game though. And yeah.
Lovely. And we're about to lose this game.
Yeah. Okay. Please. That was good for us. We had a positive thing, Shan had a negative thing. So that could help us. 7-5 votes. No.
You know, I'm like really disappointed.
Yeah. That's really upsetting because we were so close.
We did,
We were so close.
here's the thing. I feel like we never got a shot to play the game.
Yeah, we really didn't. Uh, and like what I said about week one bonding with Raven was super important, and yet the game refused to let that happen. So we get screwed the same way as if we didn't bond with Raven. So that really screwed us up by just having a terrible week one RNG. We never even had an alliance. No, like we never had an
No one
official
cared
alliance.
about us. No one wanted us.
Okay, wait, let me go back here because I think we can now look at alliances. Maybe not. Can we
I
not?
guess it's not until after.
Oh, interesting. Or are there really just no alliances in the house?
For
Because
hold on. Does it because I've never went back in a Big Brother
yeah,
thing.
normally it says you have no alliances here, but now it's saying there are no alliances in the house. That means that somehow no one's been playing with alliances.
Let's see what week 10 brings.
Okay. Well, we got well, we're still on week 9 here.
Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we were just that hated.
What?
We were that hated that in a house full of people that don't even have any alliances with each other, we were still
Yeah, we
wow,
were ranked like bottom of pretty much everyone's.
wow,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah. I think there was not much chance we had in this game. I think Mr. Mosby got a very bad uh randomized simulation and we just got screwed.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, well, moving on now. Tito finishes last. Spencer finishes. Yuichi is out. Reed is out. Laurel is out. Boss Rob is out. Julie is out. Dave is out. Stephanie is out. Tori is out. Now, Shan, Jesse, and Philip are the last ones. Shan is out. And Philip is out. That means Jesse is the new head of household.
All right.
Okay. Raven is safe. Philip is safe. Boston Rob is safe. Reed is safe. Julie is safe. Dave is safe. Spencer is safe. Shan is safe. Laurel is safe. Yuichi is safe. And Tori is safe. That means Stephanie and Tito. We could
Okay.
just lose Stephanie could go home here. You
She
know,
was
the
she
only
kind of was cool with us. I don't
yeah,
know.
it was Stephanie and Spencer the only ones who were willing to give us a chance. Okay, Tito's out, Tori is out, Boss Rob is out. Jesse is out. Stephanie is out. That means Spencer wins the POV. Will he save someone? He saves Stephanie. And that means Dave and Tito going at it.
All right.
Stephanie makes an effort to improve relationships in the house, and Raven and Shan have a heated argument.
That argument wouldn't have happened, Raven, if you didn't nominate us.
Okay, Dave and Tito face eviction. They give speeches about why they should stay.
I think Dave
Now we
goes
can now we
before.
can now we can actually see the votes.
Okay.
Julie votes for Dave. Tito, Laurel votes for Tito. Philip votes for Dave. Raven votes for Dave. Reed votes for Tito. Boston Rob votes for Dave. Shan votes for Dave. Spencer votes for Dave. Stephanie votes for Tito. Tori votes for Dave. Yeah, there goes Dave in 8-3 votes.
Uh, all right. So we are now in the jury phase.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah, I guess we can now do we can do an assessment, but we had just haven't seen most of people's games.
I mean, I feel we're definitely seeing some.
Yeah,
I feel Stephanie, Spencer, and Raven are playing pretty respectful games. I think Yuichi's social game is on point.
mm.
I'd say those are the standouts to me personally. Um,
Yeah, Yuichi's somehow won the first HOH and used that instead of it being a negative thing, has turned it into everyone wanting to work with him.
uh, uh, Other than that, I definitely think it's hard to because now we're shifting perspectives of like we were in it. Now now like less than 5 minutes later, we are looking into it as like how we usually do Brantsteele. So
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. It's a weird shift here. It's in a weird way, it's good that we go up pre jury because now we can kind of see everyone's games in like the end area. But
apparently there were no alliances. So
yeah, they don't care about alliances in this. So
we did.
yeah, we tried, but people we just kept breaking things.
Uh,
Okay.
this-
Um, yeah, I'd say yeah, Spencer, Stephanie, Raven, and Yuichi are currently pretty high up here.
yeah.
Laurel does have a HOH win and a POV win, so good on her there. But let's keep going and see what happens. Yeah, yeah, there are no alliances. Stephanie is out, Yuichi is out, Laurel is out, Tori is out, Tito is out, Spencer is out, Julie is out, Reed is out, Shan is out. Okay, Raven, Philip, or Boston Rob. Raven is out, and Boston Rob lets Philip win, and
All
he's
right.
now
Send
HOH.
Raven home.
Yeah, that honestly do it. Yuichi is safe. Reed is safe. Stephanie is safe. Spencer is safe. Boston Rob is safe. Laurel is safe. Julie is safe. Shan is safe. Raven is safe. Jesse is safe. That means Tito and Tori.
I love the alliteration.
Okay,
Of course, he
Philip.
chooses Boston.
Yeah, he wouldn't. He wouldn't not do that. He's gotta let Boston Rob be the one to make decisions. Philip is out, Tori is out, and Spencer is out. Jesse finishes third. Tito is out, and that means Boston Rob wins the POV. Will he use it though? That is the question.
I don't think so.
He uses it on Tori. He wants to keep the winners around. He knows you take out all the winners early on. That means that he would be getting targeted right afterwards.
Yeah.
But you look at that. Another
Ooh.
winner gets put in to replace with Julie. Tito earns extra money for this week's budget and task. He is hoping that that will get him the votes to stay in the game.
I mean, I feel that could help. He survived the block numerous times. Julie's this first time we're seeing her really do
Yeah,
anything in this game.
yeah, true, true. Okay, so Jesse is voting to evict Julie. Laurel, Julie. Raven votes for Julie. Reed votes for Tito. Rob votes for Julie. Shan votes for Julie. Spencer votes for Julie. Stephanie votes for Tito. Corey votes for Julie. And Yuichi votes for Julie. So Stephanie and Reed, only ones to stand up for Julie here. Okay, I think that probably would have been Tori if that POV didn't happen. I bet we would have seen pretty similar votes occur. So
Maybe.
okay,
Still no alliances.
yeah, it's crazy. I
It,
ran this quite a bit, and I swear they're very gung ho with giving out alliances.
this hurts me so much. It's like, have you ever liked someone and then, you know, they just complain about how no one likes them, and you know that they know that they like them, and this is what it feels like, where it's like, oh, no one wants to be in alliance with each other. Well, I want to be in alliance. Like,
Yeah, yeah. Please put me in alliance. We will run this game if you just let us be in alliance.
here's the thing: we can be friends. We can accomplish so much. There is a power vacuum.
Yeah,
There is absence of power. Let's be friends and let's make.
they're playing like this is Borneo. This like how, we can't be in an alliance like this. That goes against everything that I morally stand for.
This is yeah. All right.
Okay, Stephanie finishes last. Corey finishes 10th. Spencer is out. Tito is out. Laurel is out. Yuichi is out. Jesse is out. And Shan is out. We're down to Reed, Raven, and Rob.
The triple R's.
Yeah, true. There's a
Oh my
lot of
God,
alliteration.
RRR. Have you
Rob
seen
is out.
RRR?
No.
You should. It's an awesome movie.
Nice, nice. Okay. Does Raven win or does Reed? Raven is out. That means Reed is the HOH. Okay. Tori is safe. Wow, look at that. Look at how far they've come.
Yeah.
Rivals in their previous season. Now they're trying to stand up for each other.
Well, I mean, because there's only four winners left, they kind of
Yeah,
have to look
true.
out for each other.
Laurel is safe. Spencer is safe. Jesse is safe. Tito is safe. Yuichi is safe. Rob is safe. Raven is safe. And Stephanie is safe. That means Shan and Philip are are at risk. They've both been nominated before. This is nothing new to either of them. Reed selects Laurel. Shan draws Tori, and Philip draws Spencer. Tori is out. Shan is out. Spencer is out. We are now down to Laurel, Reed, and Philip.
All right. I think Philip's going to win this.
Yeah, yeah. He's saved himself before. Oh, but he will not save himself this time. He is out.
Well,
And Laurel is out. That means Reed won HOH and Power of Veto same week.
Do we think he's going to backdoor someone?
Good question. I will say I haven't seen that happen too often where the winner of the POV saves someone they nominated. So we'll see here. Yeah, he doesn't.
I mean, maybe the AI doesn't think
Yeah,
that far ahead.
yeah, it's not that complex. Tio finds Shane creepy and tells the other house guests. And then Tori earns
That's,
extra money for this week's budget in a task.
why couldn't you,
I think this is
Tito? Why didn't you
Shan.
do that earlier?
I know, right? Well, she's been causing a lot of discourse, and somehow we still got voted out over her. Jesse votes for Philip. Laurel votes for Philip. Raven votes for Shan. Rob votes for Shan. Spencer votes for Philip. Stephanie votes for Shan. Tito votes for Philip. Tori votes for Philip. Yuichi votes for Shan.
Is it a tie?
It's a
No.
5-4 with Philip just barely going home. So yet again, Shan has done terrible things and is still going to survive in this game.
Man, maybe, you know, bringing on as a go.
Yeah, it does seem like there's some people who kind of want to bring her far because they just don't see her as a winner.
Uh,
Corey is out, Laurel is out, Tito is out, Raven is out, Shan is out, Spencer is out, Jesse is out. We're down to Yuichi, Stephanie, and Rob.
come on, Steph.
Yuichi is out. Rob is out. That means Stephanie wins HOH.
Noise.
Okay. Tori is safe. Rob is safe. Laurel is safe. Raven is safe. Shan is safe. Spencer is safe. Reed is safe. And Yuichi is safe. That means Jesse and Tito.
All right.
You know,
Tito,
I'm glad that Yuichi's still somehow here. I do. It does look like his affection for everyone is definitely waning a little bit. He
I
was
feel like
like super high on people's list. Now he's starting to be like the last person to be
I
saved.
feel like they should have got rid of him right when he was nominated and back, or like had the
Yeah.
option to be backdoored. Like,
Yeah. Well, Stephanie's drawing Yuichi to participate. Jesse's drawing Reed. Tito draws Tori. Stephanie is out. Yuichi is out. Reed is out. We are now down to Jesse, Tori, and Tito.
it's down to. Oh well, Tori doesn't do
Tori
it.
is out. Tito is out. That means Jesse wins the power of veto. He will save himself here. Does that mean Yuichi's going in?
No,
No,
no.
Shan goes back.
Well, I feel Shan goes here because, like,
Yeah.
or
Tito has
maybe,
also survived a bunch.
yeah.
Reed holds a
Oh,
house meeting to apologize for his behavior in the house. It is well received.
good for him. I
Yeah.
didn't even know what he did wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. He apparently did some bad things that wasn't shown in the live feeds or something. Um, After borrowing an item from Boston Rob, Tito accidentally breaks it. Laurel finds Stephanie creepy and tells the other house guests. And Tito opens up to Raven by sharing a personal story.
All right. I think Shan. This is where she goes.
Yeah, I think that's right. Jesse votes for Shan. Laurel votes for Tito. Raven votes for Shan. Reed votes for Shan. Rob votes for Tito. Spencer votes for Shan. Tori votes for Tito. And Yuichi votes for Shan 5-3, with Shan finally getting voted out.
All right. How many contestants? It's a little
Yeah,
tricky.
I think we're at
Uh,
9 right now. One,
one,
two,
two,
three, four,
three,
five,
four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10.
10. Are we at 10? Okay. Oh yeah, that's
Wait,
right. Because there's one person who's HOH, so they're not in the
yeah,
HOH competition, or was. Okay.
no alliances.
Laurel finishes last. Jesse finishes eighth. Tori is out. Boston Rob is out. Spencer is out. Tito is out. We are now down to Raven, Reed, and Yuichi. These have been people near the end every time.
Yeah.
Reed finishes third. Raven finishes second. That means Yuichi is HOH. Okay, if they are smart, they do get rid of him next week. They should definitely get rid of him next week.
Yes.
This should be his like last moment of making an impact on the season.
Agreed. Agreed.
Yeah.
Uh, all right.
Okay.
Seven keys.
Jesse is safe. Stephanie is safe. Spencer is safe. Reed is safe. Boston Rob is safe. Tito is safe. And Laurel is safe. That means Raven and Tori are up for nomination.
I can see them targeting either or. I mean, both are pretty strong this
Mhm.
season.
Yeah. Yeah, I could agree. I think either of them are a good option. So Rob, Tito, and Stephanie will also be competing in POV.
Come on, Step.
Stephanie is out. Yuichi is out. Rob is out. Okay. Does Tito take this, or will Raven or Tori save themselves from elimination?
With our luck, it's going to be Raven winning.
Yeah, probably. Oh, we just got to say something, and then the opposite will happen. I think that's the game. We should just say we're gonna lose.
There won't be a battle back, and we will not win it. There we go.
Okay, second place goes to Tito. That means Tori gets to save herself,
Yay.
and that means
Ooh.
Raven and Tito. So Tito, because he doesn't win, is now put in against Raven. Jesse attempts to blame and call out Stephanie for certain actions in the house and how Stephanie deserves to leave.
Wow.
After borrowing an item from Tori, Stephanie accidentally breaks it.
Stephanie's like stock has just been plummeting.
Yeah, Tito and Jesse have a heated argument. Okay, so Jesse might be voting out Tito here, but then Stephanie also could be in trouble next week.
Probably. All right. I don't know. I still think it's pretty even between these two.
Yeah, I'm going to lean toward Tito goes home actually. Raven's going to just somehow slide by. Jesse votes Tito. Laurel votes Tito. Reed votes Tito. Rob votes Raven. Spencer votes Tito. Stephanie votes Tito. And Tori votes Tito.
All right.
Wow. Yeah, so there goes Tito. Okay. Let's do a little assessment now. We're pretty far in now. We've seen a little more of everyone's games.
All right. I personally feel Spencer's playing the best. Tori, I think, is up there as well. So is Yui. I feel like everyone is kind of doing something. I'd say the bottom three is probably Laurel and Jesse, and now Stephanie. Like she's been having that falling from grace. I feel like the other contestants, they all have some merit to their, to a winning edit.
Yeah, interestingly enough, everyone has won a challenge so far who's left in the game. And it's everyone's won at least two challenges. They've either
Yeah,
won two or three challenges. So we don't even have a challenge beast. So everyone's really I think this
even.
is kind of up for anyone right now.
And I'm just also looking just how the house is going as well.
Yeah.
Also, as we get to this week 14, I bet there's no alliances there. I'm like, how do you get to be in a house with someone for 3.5 months and not want to form some sort of bond where you want to, like, assure that you two will be going further in the game together?
Yeah, I don't know. Is this some like messed up Big Brother version where like every one of these weeks is really just like 1 hour and this is just hour 14 and there's no need to make an alliance. We're only going to be here a few more hours.
No, man.
Yep, no.
Ah.
Spencer is out. Stephanie is out. Reed is out. Jesse is out. Tori is out. We're now down to Laurel, Raven, and Rob. Raven finishes third. Rob finishes second. That means Laurel wins HOH.
All right.
Okay. Spencer is safe. Tori is safe. Reed is safe. Rob is safe. Raven is safe. And Yuichi is safe. That means Stephanie and Jesse.
All
And I
right.
think
I
based
mean,
off
like,
of what we've just seen, this is a good chance Stephanie, I think, is in trouble here
oh
unless she
yeah.
can make a big move at this final stage.
If she wins POV, I mean, right now she's tied for most wins, so it is
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet if Stephanie or Jesse win, there's a chance Yuichi will go in there, and he's also someone who probably would soak up votes. So even if maybe a Jesse wins POV, there's a good chance Yuichi fills that spot and just goes home instead of Stephanie.
Hmm.
Laurel finishes last. Tori finishes. Spencer's out. Reed is out. Okay, we are guaranteed to have one of them get out of this, but who will be safe? Stephanie is out. That means Jesse wins POV.
Okie dokie. Who's
And
going?
oh,
Ooh.
Boston Rob. Ooh, that is a bad draw for Stephanie, I think.
I mean, if they want to
It-
get rid of a winner, but
yeah,
I
but
still
the
feel like
ego of Stephanie is rubbing the house the wrong way.
Stephanie's game has just gone down so much that I think it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Yuichi finds Spencer creepy and tells the other house guests. While having a conversation, Jesse accidentally makes an inappropriate comment. That happened to Dave, and Dave went out pretty shortly after that. And Raven flips the mattress on the bed of Tori.
Oh god.
Okay, so there is just hate now. That's why we don't
Yeah.
have alliances. That's why we weren't getting along. We were trying to be positive, yet no one in this game wanted to be positive with each other.
No, man. All right.
Okay, I
I'm
think
gonna say it
Stephanie.
is Steph. Yeah.
Yeah, Jesse votes for Stephanie. Raven votes for Stephanie. Reed votes for Stephanie. Spencer votes for Stephanie. Stephanie. Wow.
The first unanimous vote.
Yeah, look at that. They were done with Stephanie's shenanigans.
Yeah.
Well, there goes one of the people who was sticking up for us.
All right. We do have a, I will say there is a chance that it's like a half chance that we have a two-time winner.
Yeah, yeah, it is. It's definitely there now. It's because what we got: Rob, Reed, Tori, and Jesse.
Yep.
Yeah. So Laurel, Spencer, Raven, or Yuichi win would be the only thing that would not give us a two-time winner.
Yeah. Still no
Yuichi
alliances.
is out.
Oh,
Spencer is out. Reed is out. Tori is out. We're down to Raven, Jesse, and Rob. Raven is out. Jesse is out. Rob wins HOH.
nice.
Tori is safe. Jesse is safe. Yuichi is safe. Raven is safe. And Spencer is safe. That means Laurel and Reed going out of here. So Rob chooses Yuichi. He's the super tight with Yuichi, I guess. Laurel
Yes.
draws Jesse and Reed draws Tori. Jesse is out. Laurel is out. Tori is out. We are now down to Reed, Yuichi, and Rob. Reed is out. Rob is out. That means Yuichi wins. POV. Are we going to see him make a big, crazy move here to shake up the house?
I could see it.
Yeah, saving Laurel or Reed.
Maybe
He
Laurel.
does not.
Oh,
Okay, Yuichi attempts to blame and call out Spencer for certain actions in the house and how Spencer deserves to leave.
You're
Tori
so
invents a new game. The house is thrilled, and Yuichi makes an effort to improve relationships in the house.
after, just slamming Spencer.
Yep. Yeah, he's trying to put himself in the right side and trying to cast an evil light towards Spencer here.
We better hope he doesn't win next week.
Okay. Jesse votes for Reed. Raven votes for Laurel. Spencer votes for Reed. Tori votes for Reed. And
That,
Yuichi votes for Laurel. So Tori taking out Reed yet again.
yeah. All right.
There goes another winner. So he's not going to be a two-time winner.
Nope. Um,
But out
it'll
of
be
our other
something.
winners, Rob, Tori, or Jesse, that I feel like they have a good chance of being a two-time winner here. I think they've uh had a I think they could carry the two-time winner mystique about them.
Yeah, I see it. I don't know. There's still a whole lot of game left.
Yeah, no alliances.
After 4 months, 4 months.
I'm telling you, everyone just does not like each other. This is like a house full of people who are just mad they have to be together. Tori finishes last. Spencer's out. Raven's out. Okay, Yuichi, Jesse, or Laurel. Jesse is out. Laurel is out. That means Yuichi wins HOH. He's having a pretty
Remember when
good
I said
showing.
we should take this guy out? As I prophesized.
I think he's going out next. I swear they can't keep letting him survive.
The world would be a much better place if they just
I,
listened to me.
I will say, if we were in this game still in the same game stage, I would probably be looking to make my first move against Yuichi in week 17 because there's less votes that are going to matter. Well, I mean, more votes that like the votes matter more, so you can kind
Yeah,
of get
there's
the
less
number.
votes, less
Yeah,
people
so
to convince.
yeah, exactly. So it's easier to take out a big threat like Yuichi near the end. But I'm just wondering, are they going to do that? Laurel is safe, Boston Rob is safe, Jesse is safe, and Tori is safe. That means Spencer and Raven are going into nomination. Yuichi gets Jesse, Spencer, Tori, Raven draws Boston Rob. Spencer, Tori, and Jesse are out. We're down two. Yuichi, Raven, and Rob. Yuichi is out. Rob is out. Raven wins Power of Veto.
It's usually someone that's on there
I
that
know
gets.
they've been there's been a lot of saving themselves. And now it is Spencer and Tori.
Oh no.
A banner flies saying Jesse's not to be trusted, and the pressure of the game gets to Tori, leading her to a public emotional breakdown. Tori, you're a therapist. You're supposed to recognize that you can't be doing this.
I mean, sometimes I don't know if this is her case. Sometimes people who suffer greatly from mental health stuff get careers in it because they obviously have some like interest in helping at the very least other people with it.
uh, yeah, to be fair, they have been in this house now for 4 months. That is way longer than
Without
any
being able
other
to
Big
trust
Brother.
anyone.
Yeah, they have they haven't talked to their family. They haven't been on any online services really. They've been just in a house with people who they all hate.
Man.
Okay. Jesse votes for Spencer. Laurel votes for Tori. Raven votes for Tori. And Rob votes for Spencer.
Oh
We have our
shit.
first tie.
Yuichi is going to be the tiebreaker.
Yuichi gets to decide
I
who
I
he's,
think
he's gonna
it's
vote he's gonna vote Spencer, right? Because he wanted him as a first nomination.
maybe. Like I don't know if he changes his mind or how much that really plays into it,
Yeah.
but I could see either or.
We shall see. He does take out Tori.
One less
Okay,
winner.
there goes one more winner. We're now down to just Rob and Jesse as the winners.
All right, they got
Yeah,
this.
this is where I would say take out Yuichi. You can't let Yuichi make it any further in the game.
This is also this is the last. No, I mean like he's able to play for Vito, so like
Mhm.
he's guaranteed to play. So you might as well try and put him up.
Yeah, exactly. Boss Rob finishes third. Spencer finishes second. So Laurel wins another HOH. Okay, we got to recognize her. I think she's definitely winning these challenges and is
Yeah,
putting in a lot of work.
she has been playing a really solid game.
Yuichi is safe. Spencer is safe. And Raven is safe. That means
Both
Jesse and
winners.
Rob. Wow, this is the anti-winners alliance coming in late into the game, but it is in effect.
Uh,
Okay, Jesse is out. Laurel is out. Raven is out.
does Rob do it?
Spencer is out. No, Yuichi wins POV.
I think he and Rob are tied, so maybe he pulls him off.
Yeah. Or does he just want to keep a winner going home? Guarantee a winner to go home. He does save Rob. That means Raven takes his place.
I don't know. I feel like Raven has a bit more of a respectable game. She has a lot to her resume.
Hmm.
So I feel like they would probably
Yeah, especially after this, accidentally breaking something from the HOH. Sure, she can't vote, but
she can go.
that's gonna still pull some weight, of her opinion. I bet.
I, I don't know. I feel like Ravens is much worse.
Yeah, irrationally lashing out at Yuichi at this stage in the game, terrible, terrible move.
Yeah. All right. I think it has to be Raven.
I think it's Raven here. Raw votes for Jesse. Spencer votes for Jesse. Wow. So they're
Oh
okay leaving
shit.
Raven in the game because they just don't want a winner, I guess. I mean, this is not good for Rob because I think he is going to be in some trouble. Um, but he has Yuichi, so Yuichi's gonna go to bat. So it looks like it's uh Rob and Yuichi kind of versus Spencer, Laurel, and Raven now.
Looks like it. Uh, it's tough to say which one is better in the sense. I feel like Yuichi, obviously, the numbers and his just position with everyone, he is probably playing the best game
Mhm.
out of the five remaining.
Yeah, he hasn't won yet, but his two games have been winner worthy, like gameplay wise, and he's shown it yet again.
Yeah,
Like he is,
you might get your wish. We may have not have played as Yuichi, but Yuichi
yeah,
might just win this.
I know he's definitely. I would probably rank him as the top contender right now to win the
Yeah,
game. It's probably like him, and then I would say Rob and Spencer are like tied, and then Laurel and Raven are kind of like the outside chance. Maybe if they get to the end together, Laurel
I
might be
don't
able
know.
to pull it out.
I I will. I feel like I put Laurel just ahead of Spencer, most because with the three head of household, she has had more influence on the game as a whole.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah, I could see that argument as well.
But yeah,
Okay, no alliances at Final Five. Yuichi finishes last. Raven finishes third.
all
Spencer finishes
right.
second. That means Rob is safe. Yuichi's not going home then.
Nope.
He's locked in.
Because the only, not even then, because the power veto is used by whomever the other person is.
Yeah, there's at least going to
Uh,
be one other option Rob could send in instead.
actually, no, it would be if let's say um no, if the other person, the other nominee or the other non-nominee gets it, then
Oh
he has
yeah,
no
true,
choice.
true. There is that possibility. So Raven is safe and Yuichi is safe. That means Laurel and Spencer.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Yeah, all of them have to compete.
Yep. Rob finishes last. Yuichi finishes
If
last.
Raven wins this, Yuichi goes up.
Oh no, that's so bad because that
Raven
means
is
Yuichi's
like,
going. That would mean Yuichi goes home.
yeah,
Laurel finishes third. Oh no!
that's if she uses the power of veto.
Please don't use it. Please don't use it. Please don't use it. Oh,
Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I don't think
Yuichi, no.
he's forced to put his number one ally up, and there's nothing he can do.
Ryan,
I
you
will
willed this
say,
into existence. You said it, you made it a thing, and it happened.
we're both guilty of that at some point.
Oh,
Here's the thing: being at the final five head of household is always very risky because there's only one more head of household
yeah,
that isn't like the finals, basically. And
yeah,
that's tricky because you can't compete in that.
yeah,
Which means you lose one guaranteed safe you lose guaranteed safety of that week. And it's
yeah.
important because it all comes down to the veto. So he's actually in a very bad position right now.
Yeah, this could be a Yuichi goes home here. Rob goes home next time and just misses out on the finale.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. Yuichi breakdown and threatens to quit. And then it makes an inappropriate comment. So he is just exploding. This is the worst news he's ever had.
He is upset because like this was his season to win, and now he's not going to.
Okay.
Uh
Raven
yeah,
votes for Yuichi. Spencer, does Spencer save Yuichi?
you
No.
don't. I'm sorry, man.
Oh, yet
I will
again,
say this is probably the best he's ever done. I
I
will
think
say this
he's been the best player every time he's been here now. Like I'd go on that limb,
I
at
would
least
say
in
that
terms of entertainment.
this is his best that I've seen him play. Like,
Yeah,
with everything factored in, this is his I would say this is his big one.
man.
It's unfortunate he doesn't make it to the end, but take have some I hope that leaves you if it cushions the blow of him leaving.
He was this close. He was so close. If Raven doesn't win that POV, Yuichi and Rob make it to the end together.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
that's so hard. Uh, okay.
Okay, final four. Rob
Last
can't compete.
one before the finale. Yeah, this is anyone's game now. I think there's a lot of
Yeah.
ways this could break down now. I do
Rob
think Rob
ha-
is in trouble.
Rob has to win the power of veto. I mean, like nominations don't mean too much. It's basically who holds the power of veto. Whoever wins
Exactly.
that gets the final vote.
Yep. Raven finishes third. Spencer finishes. So Laurel wins power HOH again. That is an impressive resume for her.
Oh yeah.
And she is saving Spencer. So Raven and Rob are going to be the initial nominees.
All right.
Everyone is
So
competing.
if Rob doesn't win this, he
Yeah.
goes home.
Spencer does finish last, so three people left. Rob is out, and that means Laurel wins another
Holds all
challenge.
the power. Except well, Spencer is gonna get rid of Rob and then
Yeah. Yeah. So this is definitely a Rob going home here. And then he isolates himself. Spencer opens up to Laurel by having a personal story. This is
it's so he was like, I could have been the first male two-time winner.
yeah, so close, yet so
Yeah.
far.
But that being said, we finally have I, I'm sorry if I was glossing over his eviction. We just kind of knew.
Yeah.
We have guaranteed we're going to get a new champion. And since this is the finals, I'm happy Spencer Bledsoe is here. I hope he wins. But I will say that both Laurel and Raven have been playing a wee bit better game. I will say Laurel is playing the best game.
Yeah,
And Raven, while we don't like her because she got us eliminated, uh,
she's been
she still
playing.
has some merit to her game as well.
Yeah, I would say probably right now Spencer's the goat of these three, where he's most likely to not get voted out here and get brought to the end to maybe only get a couple votes thrown his way.
We'll see. All right, this entire game,
Not a
not
single.
one, not even like at the end, it was like, you know what, we're kind of tight. Okay,
Yeah, we're gonna have to
even
go
though
back to
they,
week one. I want to see week one after we're done here and just see like did any alliances happen like at the beginning of the game?
this is odd because like you would think because they vote like there is sometimes, like
Yeah,
like we saw with Rob and Yuichi, like those two were a pair, but they were never an alliance.
yeah. Yeah, well, I know sometimes because you're working with like individual people, like they'll be considered like your alliance, like you're close to them, but they just
Yeah.
don't. The a simulator doesn't want to make it official. Okay,
All
so
right.
here we are, final HOH. Raven finishes third. Spencer finishes second. That means Laurel wins part one.
All right. So Raven and Spencer have to compete to get there. Come
Mhm.
on, Spence.
Spencer wins part two. We are now going Laurel versus Spencer for the final competition of the season.
Laurel has to win this, otherwise, oh,
Spencer wins. He's got to take out Laurel. You
yeah,
cannot bring Laurel to the end
you
here.
can't. You can't.
Like Spencer could potentially win against Raven. Like there's ways for him to win against the Raven. There's no way to win against Laurel.
Exactly.
There
Yep.
it goes. He votes to evict Laurel, the
Third
biggest challenge competitor.
third
Uh,
place again.
wow. Yeah, yet again, she just can't get past third place.
Damn.
Okay. That
All
means
right.
Raven or Spencer will be winning our All Star 15, the end of the season of the fans.
All right. Come on, Spencer. You got this.
Yes. Okay, everyone. It's given the questions. Okay, show the votes. First vote,
All right.
Laurel's vote goes to Spencer.
Woo!
Rob's vote goes to Spencer.
All right.
Luigi votes for Spencer. Jesse votes for Spencer. Tori votes for Raven. Reed votes for Spencer. Stephanie votes for
He just needs
Spencer.
one more.
Tito votes for Raven. Shan votes
Yep.
for Spencer. Phil votes for Raven. Julie votes for Spencer. That means in an 8-3 vote, Spencer Bledsoe has won
Finally.
All Stars 15.
He finally won.
Finally.
All
Okay.
right.
So here are the top three fan favorites.
It has to be Laurel. Come on.
Stephanie gets third. Reed gets second, and Laurel
Yeah,
wins the fan favorites.
man. All right. So well, here's our placement. I gotta say, this was a tough season. It did
Yeah.
suck. We went home pre-jury, but
Mhm.
I'd say especially near the end, it was very enjoyable to watch.
Yeah.
I just I'm very curious how these alliances went
Yeah,
down.
wait, let me see. Were there any no, I don't think we had any alliances at all. Like I'm just gonna look through until I think it was week 8 we were eliminated.
Yeah.
Like yeah, it looks like there was no um random little alliance that formed and then
This is a first on our channel.
yeah. Yeah,
No alliances.
even All Stars 1, which we have given flack because no one wanted to form an alliance, no one wanted to play the game. There were some alliances, like 2 people were out there trying to make alliances. We had no one
Wow.
on this season.
Wow. Uh, well, I still
Yeah,
think this was a pretty cool one. It was fun being able to play. Even though I'm still disappointed on how things panned out, but I still had, in hindsight, fun.
yeah. It
Uh,
was good. We'll have to do this again on one. Maybe we'll make it'll be probably a shorter cast. And it
yeah,
will be maybe if we go out like in the first like couple things, we'll just do like a restart. We can use
no, we do not do restarts on
well
this channel.
no. I want us to get like a full like us playing one of these.
I understand the sentiment, but I'm like, nah, we do not restart on this channel.
We'll talk about that later. That could be
Yeah.
a future one. But yeah, that's that. Man, Yuichi and Rob just they got robbed. I'll just say it. They got robbed here.
I feel they got outplayed. I feel like Laurel was her game was very, very impressive. And, the only reason she doesn't win was she just couldn't win that final challenge. And
Yeah,
then, her fate was sealed from there.
yeah, but man, Rob winning that HOH a final five, and the only way that it will screw him over is if Raven wins that POV, and yet somehow she won that POV.
Man,
Okay, well, we can look at popularity and let's see how is everyone's initial popularity. So let's see. We had a 48 overall popularity. Um, where was Yuichi? Yuichi 44. So we were like right next to him on popularity.
why were we always so. We even went up 1 week. Why were we so crapped on?
Yeah, I don't know. Let's go to where we got out. Where did we end our popularity
Week
on?
8, 41. Spencer, but there were so many people lower than us.
Yeah, yeah, but I guess we just didn't have the social pull for a lot of people. So the people who rated us lower, I think, was Raven who just put us up, and enough of those people who didn't like us got us there.
Hold up, because if we look back at 8, where was Shan? Yeah, Shan was higher, but not by, all
Yeah,
right, by 10, but like, that's still like, damn.
yeah, yeah. I think we didn't have a good chance, especially now looking at us having a popularity of 48.
That's middle of the pack. That isn't bad,
Yeah.
all things
Well,
considered.
this
I
also
mean,
shows why people hated each other. I've played this before, and I rarely ever see someone like a lot of people down here at these numbers. Usually, you're seeing a lot of people around the 50s, 60s, but we have a lot of people way down here. So,
man,
so really, this is a terrible number. Just we had an unlikable cast, apparently.
dang.
Well, let's see. Is there anything else? Spencer ends up with a 55. Where did he start again?
Near the bottom.
Yeah, 33. So he
6.
got people came around him more by the ends. Raven with a 0.
Well, because she voted us out.
Yeah, people were not happy about that. Um, where was she? She had a 7 for a while. When
Actually, she
when she
wasn't
voted
very
us out.
popular pretty much
She,
all throughout it.
yeah, she was a 26 here. Yeah, she was like one of the least liked people in the whole. That's why. That's why she kept surviving, and no one was really getting rid of her. She was so unlikable.
We wanted to like you.
Yeah, we
We
really
could have
tried.
worked together.
Wow. Okay, let's check out some of these other statistics. So
Uh,
yeah, Laurel, big challenge beast with 6 wins. Yuichi right behind with 5. Tito receiving 20 votes during the whole thing and being nominated the most. Okay,
and
nice.
and then there was a pretty big tie of like people who were saved with veto.
Yeah,
Not
that's a lot.
Yeah.
It's mostly people saving themselves. People save like there's only a couple someone saving us. Like we got saved once.
Yeah.
But for the most part it was saving themselves.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Well, we did it. We managed to make it through somehow.
Yeah, it was well, I really want to shout out everyone who has submitted and have voted. I'll be honest, when Joe told me this that he wanted to do this, I was a little worried that we wouldn't get too much of a response or anything. But people came out to vote, and I thought it was super cool. So thank you everyone who has been, interactive on our channel, and we're excited to bring you some 44 content because some of that is going to be starting up pretty soon because at the time of filming and when this is posted, it's merely like 3 months away, or not 3 months, 3 weeks away.
Mhm.
Uh, yeah, it's of the time recorded. We're recording this on a Wednesday, 3 weeks away, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's been great. Everyone voting. Even though that this doesn't have any weight now to it, please like go down below. Let us know who your favorite people are. Even though we're now going to be yet again taking control of all-star status stuff.
Yeah,
It's always nice to see where the fans are wanting to see returns.
yeah, yeah. So we both thank you so much, and we hope to keep bringing you great content, whether it's Brantsteels, our simulations, or whatever else we may have in store.
Exactly, exactly. So yeah, that's going to do it here, and we'll see you in the next one.
Peace.